Welcome back to our YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Exams Made Simple. Friends, in this video we will see questions from engine basics. First question: the basic automobile structure consists of the suspension system, axles, wheels, and what is the other thing? It is steering or brakes or frame or lights. This is your frame. Frame is the correct answer. Steering controls the motion of the vehicle. Front wheels, brakes try to bring down the speed of the vehicle or stop the vehicle. Lights are used in the night for the vision. Okay, so frame is the only correct answer. Next question: compared to framed construction, the frameless construction of automobiles is economical. Is it always, or when produced in small quantities, or when produced in large scale, or never? So it is economical when produced on large scale, that is your mass production. So when production is on large scale, it is called mass production, right? Most commonly used power plant on automobiles is it internal combustion engine, gas turbine, battery, or none of these? Battery is an electrical element, and gas turbine, they are used in the propulsion in aircrafts. IC engine is the correct answer. Internal combustion engine is only the correct answer. Right. The purpose of gearbox in automobiles is it to vary speed, vary torque, provide permanent speed reduction, or to disconnect the road wheels from the engine when desired. So this is your last one. Is the purpose is the purpose of the last option is the mechanical element for this particular purpose is the clutch. It is actually the provide permanent speed reduction. So power is equal to 2 pi nt by 60,000. Power of any machine is equal to 2 pi, a rotating machine is equal to 2 pi nt by 60,000. N is the speed in RPM, T is the torque under which it is acting. So T will be in Newton meters and N will be in RPM. So both, if the torque is increased, speed will decrease. If the torque is decreased, the speed will increase. But here your gearbox actually provides a permanent speed reduction, that is first gear, second gear, third gear, like that, and neutral. Correct answer is C. Next, the cooling system of automobile engine is most simple when the engine is placed at the front. At which location? So is it like your front or center or rear on the left or rear on the right? This is your front. The cooling system of automobile is most simple when the engine is placed at the front. This is extra given, friends. Right, engine is normally placed at the front. Of course, rear engine vehicles are also there, some vehicles, but it will be most simple when the cooling system is placed at the front. Next, in case of a four-wheel driven vehicle, clutch operating linkage is simplified, cooling system is simplified, the road adhesion is increased, the road adhesion is decreased. What is the correct answer? Correct answer is the road adhesion is increased. For example, what is the example for four-wheel driven vehicle? It is your Jeep. So what happens if your four wheels are driven simultaneously, or the power is distributed between the four wheels? What is going to happen? The road adhesion is increased. This is going to be a big advantage. Right. The example of a saloon. These are all the car body styles, friends. Saloon, hatchback, etc. And other things are also there. So these are the different body styles, car body styles. So what is the example for this saloon type of car body style? Is it Honda City, Tata Truck? Some vehicles are given. Okay. So or Leyland bus, Ashok Leyland bus, or none of this. So the correct answer is A. Let us mark this. So the example for a saloon type of car body style vehicle is Honda City vehicle. Right. The example of hatchback. So this is one more car body styles, friends. So limousine also there. There are 4 or 5 types of car body styles are there. The example of hatchback style. So in the previous video I explained what are all these vehicles, car body styles. So please refer to that video. Right. So is it Hyundai i10 or Ford Fusion, Volvo S60 or Volkswagen Vento? What is the correct answer? The correct answer is Hyundai i10. This is the example for hatchback type of car body style vehicle. Front engine front drive arrangement gives, so front engine, so in particular vehicle, let us say in automobile, front engine is there and also front drive arrangement is also there. So in that case, what is going to happen, or what it is going to give? Is it going to result in tendency to oversteer, less skidding tendency, no torque steering, or simpler front axle? So the correct answer is less skidding tendency. Skidding tendency of the vehicle will be reduced if we are using a front engine and front drive. So normally most of the vehicles in Indian system, they are the rear wheel driven or rear drive arrangement, rear wheel driven, rear axle driven. Okay, front. So the engine, the power actually comes from engine via your flywheel, then clutch, gearbox, then your what you call differential to the rear wheels. But in some cases we use front drive arrangement also, and of course engine, let us say it engine is also at the front, then definitely it is going to result in less skidding tendency. That is the correct answer. Next, in case of front engines, rear axle drive. Now in this particular question, so engine is at the front, but axle, the rear drive is from rear axle. Then what happens? So is it going to result in what out of the four options given? Better traction under acceleration under dry conditions, lesser mechanical inertia in the powertrain, tendency to oversteer, or compulsion to use two constant velocity joints. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer for this is better traction under acceleration under dry conditions. So we will have a good force to move the vehicle, traction, okay, under acceleration, under dry conditions. So this is the result of using a front engine, a rear axle drive vehicle. Rear engine, rear axle. Now the third combination. So it gives what? Simpler front axle construction, simpler rear axle construction, easier to service the engine, or understeering conditions. It is going to result in simpler front axle construction, because your engine is at the rear and also drive is going from engine to the rear axle, then definitely it is going to result in simpler front axle construction, because these elements are pushed back. Alright, so correct answer is simpler front axle construction. Now, according to Indian classification, the example of a mini car, so various types of vehicles are there, friends, let us say. So which of these vehicles comes under mini car model? Is it Figo or City or Alto or Polo? It is the Alto. We know the Alto car, so this can be described as a mini car, Alto. Now, according to Indian classification, MPV has carrying capacity of, right, MPV means I think medium propulsion vehicle, friends. Let us check it. So up to 4 persons, or 4 to 8 persons, 7 to 12 persons, or more than 12 persons. So what is the correct answer? 7 to 12 persons. 7 to 12 persons. Low, high and medium are there. For medium, I think propulsion vehicles, power vehicles or whatever it is. So Indian classification, an MPV has carrying capacity of 7 to 12 persons. Right. For low and high also, the numbers are given. We will see later. The example of a open body car is convertible, hatchback, fastback, limousine. So all these three are not open body car styles, only convertible. So sports cars and convertible cars belong to the open body car style. So neither the hatchback nor fastback. Fastback will be having a sloping roof, right? Limousine and hatchback have their own special characteristics. So the correct answer is convertible. Convertible. Now, a hybrid between bicycle and motorcycle is called what? We often hear it is a moped. Yes or no? Cruiser, tower, scooter or moped. So the hybrid, that means in between that of a bicycle and motorcycle, is called moped. Number of mopeds have come in the earlier days, friends. Now very rare people, very rarely mopeds are being used nowadays. Friends, in this video what we have done, we have discussed some few important questions from your basics of the engine. Okay, so in the next video we are going to come up with some more questions useful for your automobile engineering second paper Tspsc assistant motor inspector. Let us meet in the next video. See you all.